The Nick Walker story. Is it a movie in the making? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Nick Walker, his story as of now, it really has all the markings of a very good movie. If you go back to his early teens, he's dealt with some things, he's experienced some things that I'm not going to talk about. It. If you follow bodybuilding, if you know anything about Nick Walker, he has openly discussed it. What he's been through and where he's gotten to at this point, that in itself is a testament to what he's made of. What he's been through would break a lot of people. It didn't break him. You look at Nick as a young teen bodybuilder. I don't think there's anybody that could have imagined he would be where he is right now. You look at these images of him, and it's like, no way is that Nick Walker. Yes, it's Nick Walker. What he's turned himself into from that starting point to where he is right now, that in itself is amazing. That's a story in of itself. Now, truth be told, and I've said it before in other videos, the fact that he became pro with where he came from, that in itself was an extraordinary feat. But when he turned pro, I was never really very impressed by him from the start. It wasn't until after his first pro show, the Chicago Pro, and then what he turned himself into from that point on is what really started to impress me. He started winning some big shows, the New York Pro, the Arnold Classic, and he consistently moved up in placings at the Olympia. Then we got 2023. Going into the Olympia, he was looking the best he's ever looked to that point. Everything was going great. He felt in his heart that he was going to win. And in hindsight, many people agree, and not just fans, the industry, that judging by the way Nick looked leading up to the show, just a week before the show, they got the impression that he would have been crowned Mr. Olympia. Unfortunately, he tore his hamstring. But he didn't only tear his hamstring. That same day, he tore his calf on his other leg. He's added a picture for the Olympia. Everybody's talking about what might have been. Looking forward to seeing Nick return the following year, pick up where he left off, and hopefully win the Mr. Olympia. Made a not so impressive showing at the New York Pro that year, although he won, then unceremoniously pulled out of the Olympia. Never really gave a satisfactory explanation. And I, being a Nick Walker fan, even trashed him, came down hard on him for doing that. But a lot of people were already starting to write him off. I never wrote him off, but I was very disappointed. What does he do? He comes back this year, and although he did lose technically the Pittsburgh Pro to Derek Lunsford, once again, many people, fans and industry, thought that Nick Walker should have had his hand raised at the Pittsburgh Pro. Might I say, or I think it's safe to say that the majority of the people felt that way. Nonetheless, Derek gets the win, and Nick comes back the following week to New York. Once again, a very, very impressive showing and gets his Olympia qualification. Now watching him getting closer and closer to the Olympia, the freaking guy is still growing and his conditioning is getting better. He looks like he's going to, if he dials it down to the kind of conditioning we've gotten used to seeing from him, he definitely has put on a number of pounds, and it's amazing with the amount of muscle that he already has, and in such a short period of time from the Pittsburgh Pro, that he looks like he's making these improvements. For all Nick's flaws, which are purely structural, which you cannot change, he's done an amazing job in building his body in a way where the structural flaws that he does have are minimalized. He looks like he is on a path to quite possibly win the Mr. Olympia. If Nick leaves Las Vegas this year, the new Mr. Olympia, with everything that he's been through from his early teens, the way everything transpired, the way I just laid it out, and if this all culminates in an Olympia win, I can't think of a better story, at least a better bodybuilding story. You can agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video. Either way, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.